Sar. Sar.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. Sar. Sar. What Putney Hakwadan, which means to rise and face the east. We're going to start with the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash. Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakwat. Taba'ah. Batazak. Ayah. Aisha. Baratazak. Kawa. Ayah. Bashamayim. Yadalanawa. Bakam. Kal. Yawam. Basalaknanawa. Kawapnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kawapnawa. Wala'ah. Dabayanawa. Banasayawan. Bal. Hawashayanawa. Ayan. Rai. Kaya. Daka. Hamalakwa. Wa'ala, the para,
Aman, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Babakashah, Badalanawa, Hakak, Arapa'ah, Kal Makalah, Kal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazariah, Hakak, Hakum, Hamatim, Hakak, Awakawa, Atamala, Lagarshah, Ba'ashem Yahushai,
Wadaman, in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal, all men of sickness, and all men of disease, power to cleanse the lepers, power to raise the dead,
to raise the
dead,
against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha, Ayan, Ahahari, Ayan, Yabaa, Isaiah, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Baratazah, Ayatam, Amawat, Ragalka, Yanawam, Shamarka, Kana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamor, Yashala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tezalka, Ayah, Yamnika, Yawamam, Ashamash, La'a, Yikaka, Wayarak, Layala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Yashamar, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazat, Wabuadka, Atai, Awalam,
Aman. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help?
Cometh from
Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in.
From this time forth and even forevermore.
So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Ayim. Al-Dami Yalakah. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashakwat. Al-Kayahana. Al-Yabika. Yahama Yawan. Nasha'a. Ra'ash. Al-Amaka. Yamu. Sawai. Oyatayai Tazawai. Al-Tazap Pawanyaka. Amawai. Wakawa. Wanakakiam. Magoya. Wala'ah. Yasakar. Shamyasha. Aiwai. Kaya. Nawai Tazawai. La. Yakadwa, Aoyaka, Goria, Yakarathwa, Adawam, Wayashamalia, Mawaba, Hagariam, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Halashat, I'm Yeshabia, Tazawar, Yamashawa, Nalawa, Aiman, Hayawa, Zorawai, Banyalawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kasayasara, Kayabian, Banakar, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayanda, Hayawa. It's like it. Daman. La Dama. Shayatama. Nadiyabwa. Kaira. Ukazabat. Ukazalmanai. Kalna say a come. Ashor. Amawa. That's like it. Nayarashah, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahaya, Shayathamma, Kagagala, Kagwash, Kapayan Rakah, Kaash, Kabarayara, Wakalahaba, Galahat, Aryam, Khan, Daradapa, Basar, Wabasapat, Wabasawapat, Dabahalam, Hanyaham, Kawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabawa, Idai, Wayakapara, Wayabadu, Wayadai, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Yawan, Kal, Ratazah,
Aman in English. Keep not thou silent, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy
Hold
peace,
not thy
and
peace,
be not still, O Yahweh.
be not still, O Yahweh. For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
have
lifted up the
head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarites, Gabal, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asa also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kishon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Arad, and like Zed, yea, all their princes, as Zabad, and as Zamunah, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Hold my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth. So be it.
Prayer of the... It's like you can't tell me
the prayer of the blessings of the power structure.
The prayer of the blessings of the power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai. Wa'mayaka'aw. Wa'alahaya. Wa'atazabia. Alawap Yahala. Alawap. Hasaranya. Hakatazayanyo. Hakayaya. Wa'akwati. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Wa'aman in English. Bless you Yahweh.
Bless you Yahweh.
And Yahweh
and
Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it.
Prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Barak Lanau. Ba'yasha'al. Ba'yatsapari. Barak. Rapah. Hagan. Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Aman. What we just said was Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. The prayer of the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The Israelite brothers. And the school. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose the treasures of the rich of Israel. That refuse to give to the school. Force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, posse comitatus, gay movement, lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause it to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshabi, which means to be seated. Alright, quickly I'm going to pick up where we left off. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 33. Hashemai, Ein, Kowal, Alahayim, Madabar, Mathawak, Salaki, Haash, Ka'ashar, Salaki, Khan, Ka'ashar, Shemaith, Atha, Wayachaya. Salaki, verse 34. Awa, Hanasa, Alahayim, Labawa'a, Lachokath, Lawa, Salaki, lawyer. No, that's just law, Salaki.
That's law.
Lawa, it's lawyer, Skan, Lawa, Gaya, Makurab, Gawaya, Bamasath, Ba'athath, Wabama, Wapathayam, Mawapathyam, Wabama, Wapathyam, Wabamalachama, Wabamalachama, Wabayad, Hazakwa, Wabazarawai, Natawaya, Salakia, Natawaya, Yaha, Natawaya, Wabama Warayam, Wabawamor, Salakia, Wabamawarium, Gadalium, Kakal, Ashar, Aisha, Lakam, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Bamatazarium, La'ayanat, Salakia, La'ayanat, Nayak, La'ayanak, Salakia, La'ayanyak, verse 35. Atha, Hara'ath, Salakia, Hara'ath, Khan, Hara'ath, Ladaith, Kaya, Yahweh, Hawa'ah, Ha'alahayim, Ayan, Iwad, Malabadwa, 36. Stopping at 39. Man, Hashamyam, Hashemayad, Ath, Kwalwa, Layasarak, Wa'al, Harataza, Hara'ak, Ath, Ashawa, Hagadawal, Dawala, Hagadawala, what a barya, Shemaith, Mathawak, Ha'ash, verse 37. Wathakath, Kaya, Ahab, Ath, Abathyak, Wayabakar, Bazariwa, Achariwa, Watazaak, Bapunyua, Bakawa, Hagadal, Mamatazarium, verse 38. Lahawaryash, Gayam, Gadalyum, Tazamayam, Mamad, Salaki, Mamak, Mapunyak, Lahabyak, Lathath, Lak, Ath, Salaki, Aratazam, Nachala, Kayawam, Hazaha, verse 39. Wayadaith, Hayawam, Salaki, Hayawam, Wahashabath, Al, Labab, Salaki, Lababak, Lababak, Kaya, Yahweh, Hawa'ah, Salaki, Ha'alahayim, Bashamayam, Mama'al, Wa'al, Ha'arataza, Mathakath, Ayan, Iwad. All right.
In the English, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 33. Did ever people hear the voice of the Most High, speaking out of the midst of the fire, as thou hast heard, and live? 34. Or have the Most High essayed to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation, by temptations, by signs, and by wonders, and by war, and by a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm, and by great terrors, according to all that the Most High your power did for you in Egypt before your eyes? 35. Unto thee it was shewed that thou it was showed that thou mightest know that the Most High, he is power. There is none else beside him. 36. Out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee. And upon earth he showed thee his great fire, and thou heardest his words out of the midst of the fire. Verse 37. And because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought thee out in his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt. 38. To drive out nations from before thee, greater and mightier than thou art, to bring thee in, to give thee their land for inheritance, as it is this day. 39. Know therefore this day, and consider it in thine heart, that the Most High is power in heaven above and upon the earth beneath. There is none else.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 40. Washemarath, Ath, Hakwayawa, Wa'ath, Matazawafia, Ashar, Anakya, Matazawak, Hayawam, Ashar, Yayatab, Lak, Walabanyak, Acharayak, Walamine, Tharyak, Yum, Ow, Ha'adama, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayak, Nathan, Lak, Kal, Hayamyam. Verse 30, Salaki, verse 41. Az, Yabadayal, Masha, Shalash, Aryam, Bar, Hayaradan, Mazaracha, Shamash, 42. Lanaz, Shema, Rawatazach, Ashar, Yaratazach, Ath, Ra'aihawa, Babalaya, Da'ith, Wahawa'a, La'a, Shana, Lawa, Mawal, Shalashwam, Wanaz, Al, Achath, Man, Hairayam, Ha'al, Wachaya, verse 43. Ath, Batazar, Bamadabar, Baratazar, Hamayashar, Lara Wabni, Salaki, Lara Awabniya, Wa'ath, Ra'amath, Bagalaid, Lagadya, Wa'ath, Gawalna, Salaki, Gawalna, Salakia, Gawalna, Salakia, Khan, Gawalna, Gawalan, so it's like Galawan, but Gawalan, Babashan, Lamanashia, verse 44. Wazath, Hathawa, Ashar, Sham, Masha, Lapunya, Banya, Yasha'ala, verse 45. Allah, Ha'idath, Wahachoyam, Wahachachoyam, Wahamashpatyam, Wahamashapatyam, Ashar, Dabar, Masha, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, Batazatham, Mama Tazarium. And where I stop?
46, next verse.
Verse 46. Ba'aibar. Hayaradun. Bagaya'a. Bagaya'a. Mawal. Bayath. Paiwar. Ba'arataza. Sayakhan. Malak. Ha'amaria. Ashar. Yawashab. Bachashabawan. Ashar. Hakaha. Salaki. Haka. Masha. Wabunya. Yasha'ala. Bataza'at. Salakia. Bataza'atham. Mama Tazarium. Alright.
Alright. In the English, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 40. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Most High thy power giveth thee forever. 41. Then Moses severed 3 cities on this side Jordan toward the sun rising. 42. That the slayer might flee thither, which should kill his neighbor unawares, and hated him not in times past, and that fleeing unto one of these cities he might live. 43. Namely, Bezer, in the wilderness, in the plain country of the Reubenites, and Ramoth in Gilead of the Gadites, and Golan in Bashan of the Manassites. 44. And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel. 45. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spake unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt. 46. On this side Jordan, in the valley over against Beth Peor, in the land of Sihon, king of the Amorites, who dwelt in Heshbon, whom Moses and the children of Israel smote after they come forth out of after they were come forth out of Egypt.
Right. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 47. Yerushua. Ath. Aratazawa. Wa'ath. Arataza. Alright. Iwag. Malak. Habashan. Shanya. Malakia. Ha'amaria. Ashar. Baibar. Hayaradun. Mazarach. Shamash. Verse 48. Alright. Ma'irair. Ashar. Al. Shapat. Nachal. Aranan. Wa'id. Har. Shaya'an. Hawa'ah. Haramawan.
I think this not Haramawan.
Oh, Salaki, count the water. Haramawan. Alright, verse 49. Wakal. Ha'irabah. Ibar. Hayaradun. Mazaracha. Wa'ai. Yum. Ha'irabah. Thachaf. Ashadath. Hapasag. Alright. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 1. Wayakorwa'a. Masha. Al. Kal. Yasha'ala. Wayamar. Alaham. Shemai. Yasha'ala. Ath. Hachahoyam. Wa'ath. Hamashapatyam. Ashar. Anachaya. Debar. Ba'azanyakam. Hayawam. Wala Salakia. Wala Matham. Atham. Washamartham. Laishatham. Verse 2. And where I stop by,
4.
The water. Yahweh. Alahaya. Salak. Alahaya Nawa. Korath. Amanawa. Baryath. Bacharab. Verse 3. La'a, Ath, Abathiyah, Salakia, Abath Yanoah, Khan, Abath Yanoah, Karath, Yahweh, Ath, Habaryath, Hazath, Kaya, Athanawa, Anachnawa, Allah, Pa, Hayawam, Kalnawa, Hayayam, verse 4. Panyam, Bapanyam, Dabar, Yahweh, Imakam, Salakia, Bahar, Mathawad, Ha'ash. All right.
In the English, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 47. And they possessed his land and the land of Og, king of Bashan, 2 kings of the Amorites, which were on this side Jordan toward the sun rising. 48. And Aurora, which is by the bank of the river Arnon, even unto Mount Sion, which is Hermon. 49. And all the plain on this side Jordan eastward, even into the sea of the plain, under the springs of Pisgah. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 1. And Moses called all Israel, and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them, and keep them, and keep and do them. Verse 2. And the Most High, our power, made a covenant with us in Horeb. Verse 3. The Most High made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day. Verse 4. The Most High talked with you face to face in the mount out of the midst of the fire.
All right. Yeah, this will be 28 right here. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 5. Anakia, Imad, Bayan, Yahweh, Wabayanat, Salaki, Wabayan Yakum, Wabayanat, Salaki, Wabayan Yakum, Wabayan Yakum, come, Ba'aith, Hahawa'a, Lahagag, Salaki, Lahagayad, Lakam, Ath, Dabar, Yahweh, Kaya, Yara'at, Salaki, Yara'atham, Mapanaya, Salaki, Mapanya, Ha'ash, Wala'a, Alyatham, Bahar, La'amar, verse 6. Anya, Yahweh, Alahayak, Ashar, Hawat Tazafyak, Maratazah, Matazarium, Mabayath, Ibadium, verse 7. La'a, Yahya, Lak, Alahayim, Acharium, Al, Panya. All right. Verse 8. La'a, Thaisha, Lak, Pasal, Kal, Thamawana, Ashar, Bashimyam, Mamaal, Wa Ashar, Barataza, Mathakath, Wa Ashar, Bamayam, Mathakath, La Rataza. Right. Verse 9. La'a, Thashathachwa, Laham, Wala'a, Tha'ibadam, Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, Alayahak, Salakia, Alahayak, I don't know why I read it like that. Al, Quana, Paquad, Iwan, Salakia, Iwan, Ibawath, Al, Banyam, Wa'al, Shalashyam, Wa'al, Rabayim, Lashana, Salakia, Lashanaya, Lashanaya. That's red. Lashanaya. All right. Verse 10. Wa'aisha, Chasar, Salakia, Chasad, La'alapyam, La'ahabya, Walashamaria, Matazawathwa. Verse 11. La'a, Thasha'a, Ath, Sham, Yahweh, Alahayak, Lashawaa, Kaya, La'a, Yanakwa, Yahweh, Ath, Ashar, Yasha'a, Ath, Shemwa, Lashawaa. Now, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah, 11. Kind of the concept. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 5. I stood between the Most High and you at that time to show you the word of the Most High, for ye were afraid by reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying, verse 6, I am the Most High thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Verse 7, thou shalt have none other gods before me. 8, thou shalt not make thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Verse 9, thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them, for I am Yahweh. For I am Yahweh, thy power, am a jealous God. Power. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Verse 10, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Verse 11, thou shalt not take the name of the Most High thy power in vain, for the Most High will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
Right. This will be 35. I'm going to just finish it out like Shadi. Verse 12, Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 12. Shemawar, Ath, Yawam, Hashabath, Lakwadashwa, Ka'ashar, Tazawak, Yahweh, Alahayak. Verse 13. Shashath, Yum, Thaibad, Shayath, Kal, Malakathak. Verse 14. Alright. Wayawam, Hashabayaya, Shabath, La Yahweh, Alahayak, La'a, Thaisha, Kal, Malaka, Atha, Wabanak, Wabathak, Waibadak, Waimathak, Washarak, Salakia, Washawarak, Wakamorak, Wakal, Bahamathak, Wagarak, Ashar, Basha'irayak, Lama'ain, Yanawach, Salakia, Yanawach, Ibadak, Waimathak, Kamawak. Alright. Alright, verse 15. Was a Korath, Kaya, Ibad, Hayayath, Baratazah, Matazarium, Wayatazak, Yahweh, Alahayak, Mashah, Bayad, Chazakwa, Wabazarai, Netarwaya, Al, Khan, Tazawak, Yahweh, Alahayak, La'isharath, Ath, Yawam, Hashabath. Verse 16. Kabad, Ath, Abayak, Wa'ath, Amak, Ka'ashar, Tazawak, Yahweh, Alahayak, Lama'ain, Ya'ariyak, Salakia, Ya'ariyakan, Yamyak, Walama'ain, Yayatab, Lak, Al, Ha'adama, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayak, Nathan, Lak. Verse 17.
Stop at 18.
The water. La'ah, Tharatazak. Verse 18. Wala'ah, Thana'ap. All right.
Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 12. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Most High thy power hath commanded thee. Verse 13. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work. 14. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Most High thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thine ox, nor thine ass, nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates, that thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou. Verse 15, and remember that thou wast not, so like it was, a servant in the land of Egypt, and that the Most High thy power brought thee out thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore, the Most High thy power commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day. Verse 16, honor thy father and thy mother, as the Most High thy power hath commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee in the in the land which the Most High thy power giveth thee. Verse 17, thou shalt not kill. 18, neither shalt thou commit adultery.
There you go, these laws, all right? Deuteronomy that you Christians are afraid of. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 19. Wala'ah, thaganab, verse 20. Wala'ah, tha'inah, bara'ik, Id, shawa'ah, verse 21. Wala'ah, thachamad, salakia, Khan, Thachamad, Ashaf, Ra'ik, Wala'ah, Tha'awa, Bayath, Ra'ik, Shadahawa, Shadhawa, Wa'ibadwa, Wa'imathwa, Shawarwa, Wakamarwa, Wakal, Ashar, Lara'ik, verse 22. Alright. Ath, Hadabaryam, Ha'Allah, Dabar, Yahweh, Al, Kal, Kwalahakam, Bahar, Mathawak, Salaki, Ha'ash, Ha'inan, Rapal, Kwal, Gadawal, Wala'ah, Yasap, Salakia, Yasap, Salakia, Wayakathabam, Al, Shanya, Lachath, Abanayam, Wayathanam, Aliyah. Alright. Verse 23. Wayahaya, Kashamayakam, Af, Hakwawal, Mathawak, Hakashaf, Salakia, I don't know why I want to say Shaf. Hakashaf, Salakia, Hakashak. At a certain point, this thing start running together. Hakashak, Wahar, Ba'ar, Ba'ath, Salakia, Ba'ash, Korab one, Aliyah, Kal, Ra'ashya, Shabbat Yakum. Alright, was a Kwan Yakum. Alright, verse 24. What the Amar Salakia, what the Amarwa, what the Amarwa, Han, Hara Anawa, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Ath, Kabadwa, Wa'ath, Gadalwa, Wa'ath, Kwalawa, Shema'ainwa, Mathawak, Ha'ash, Hayawam, Hazaha, Ra'ayanawa, Kaya, Yadabar, Alahayam, Ath, Ha'adam, Wakaya, verse 25. You know where I stop Salakia.
Right here, 25.
The water. Wa'aitha, Lama, Number Waf, Kaya, Aklinawa, Ha'ash, Hagadalah, Haza'ath, Yasapyam, Anachanawa, Anaknawa, Salaki, Anaknawa, Lashemai, Ath, Kwal, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Iwad, Wamathnawa. Right?
In the English, Deuteronomy 5, chapter 5, verse 19 in the English. Neither shalt thou steal. 20. Neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbor. 21. Neither shalt thou desire thy neighbor's wife. Neither shalt thou covet thy neighbor's house. his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, or his ass, or anything that is thy neighbor's. 22. These words the Most High spake unto all your assembly in the mount out of the midst of the fire, out the of the cloud and of the thick darkness with the great voice. And he added no more. And he wrote them in 2 tables of stone and delivered them unto me. Verse 23. And it came to pass, when ye heard the voice out of the midst of the darkness, for the mountain did burn with fire, that ye came near unto me, even all the heads of your tribes and your elders. 24. And ye said, Behold, the Most High our power hath showed us his glory and his greatness, and we have heard his voice out of the midst of the fire. We have seen this day that the Most High doth talk with man, and he liveth. Is that right? Liveth. Kind of the kind. 25. Now therefore, why should we die? For this great fire will consume us, if we hear the voice of the Most High, our power any more, then we shall die.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 26. Kaya, Maya, Kal, Bashar, Ashar, Shemai, Kwal, Alahayam, Chayayam, Madabar, Mathawak, Haash, Kamanawa, Wayachya. All right, verse 27. All right, Korab, Atha, Washemai, Ath, Kal, Ashar, Ya'amar, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Wa'ath, Thadabar, Salakia, Al-Yanawa, Ath, Kal, Ashar, Yadabar, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Al-Yak, Washemai, Salakia, Washemai Nawa, Wa'ai All right. Verse 28. Wayashemai, Yahweh, Ath, Kawal, Debaryakum, Badabarkum, Aliyah, Waya Amar, Yahweh, Aliyah, Shemaithia, Ath, Kawal, Debarya, Ha'aim, Hazaha, Ashar, Debarwa, Alyak, Hayatsayabwa, Kal, Ashar, Debarwa. All right. Verse 29. Maya, Yathawa, Yathan, Wahaya, Labam, Za, Laham, Layara'a, Athya, Wala Shamar, Ath, Kal, Matazawafya, Kal, Hayamyam, Lama'ain, Yayatab, Laham, Wala Bunyaham, La'ilam. Verse 30, and where I stop at?
32.
The water.
Lak,
Amar, Laham, Shawabwa, Lakam, La'ahalyakam. Salaki, verse 31. Wa'atha, Pa, Imad, Salaki, Imadya, Wa'aidabarwa, Salaki, Wa'aidabar, Alyak, Ath, Kal, Hamatizawa, Wahakwayam, Wahamashapatyam, Ashar, Thalamadam, Wa'ishua, Baratiza, Ashar, Anakia, Nathan, Laham, Larashath, and it's the last verse. The water. Verse 32. Washimaratham, La'ishawath, Ka'ishar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Athakam, La'a, Thasarawa, Yamyan, Washama'al. Alright.
Alright, in the English. Deuteronomy 5, verse 26. For who is there of all flesh that have heard the voice of the living power, speaking out of the midst of the fire, as we have, and live? 27. Go thou near, and hear all that the Most High our power shall say, and speak thou unto us all that the Most High our power shall speak unto thee, and we will hear it and do it. 28. And the Most High heard the voice of your words when ye spake unto me. And the Most High said unto me, I have heard the voice of the words of this people, which they have spoken unto thee. They have said, they have well said all that they have spoken. Verse 29. Oh, that there were such an heart in them, that they would fear me and keep all my commandments always, that it might be well with them and with their children forever. Verse 30. Go say to them, get you into your tents again. 31. But as for thee, stand thou here by me, and I will speak unto thee all the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which thou shalt teach them, that they may do them in the land which I give them to possess it. 32. Ye shall observe to do therefore as the Most High your power have commanded you. Ye shall not turn aside to the right hand or to the left.
All right, we're going to clap it up, and with that, I imagine the sense up here stand. All right. Sar.
La Yashala.
Sar. I imagine everybody stand. Upon the Al-Qudam, which means rise and face the east. We're going to read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayah, Kodash, Ayah,
Shamka, Yahweh, Malakah, Ratazak, Ayah, Aisha, Ratazak, Kawa, Ayah, Ashemaya, Adonanel, Akam, Kal, Awam, Asalaknanel, Kawawapnel, Kasalaknel, Kawawapnel, Wala'ah, Nabiyanel, Anasayawan, Wal, Hawashayanel, Ayan, Rai, Ayah, Akah, Malakwa, Wahala, Wahatapara,
Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Hashem Yahushai, Barakashah, Danlanel, Hakak, Rapa'ah, Kalmakalah, Kalmarawa, Hakak, Latahar, Amatazariah, Hakak, Lahakli, Amati, Hakak, Arakawah, Hatamala, Agarshan, Hashem Yahushai, the Wada Aman in English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all men of sickness, and all men of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 of the Hebrew, Ashai, Ayan, Ahahari, Ayan, Yabaa, Isaiah, Ma'an, Hawa, Ashai, Shemayah, Ratazah, Al-Yatan, Amawat, Ragalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamar, Lana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazal, Al-Yad, Yamnyaka, Yawamam, Ashamash, La'ah, Yakayaka, Wayarat, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Lakal Rai, Yashamar, Napash, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazak, Wabak, Wa'ai, Aman. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So be it. Psalms
83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Adam Yalaka. Alpha Karash. Alpha Shakwat. Al Kayahana. Oyabi. Yahama Yawan. Wama Shanayak. Nashawa. Ra'ash. Al Amaka. Yama. Sawad. Wayatayai Tazawad. Al Tazap Pawanika. Amawa. Kawa. Wanakakila. Magoya. Ala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yashala. Aiwa. Kaya. Nawai Tazawad. La. Yakadu. Al Barya. Yakarafwa. Ahalia, Adawam, Wayashamaoya, Awaba, Wahagoria, the Ball, Waimawan, Waimalat, Alashat, I'm Yashak, Tazawar, Yamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Highway, Zawad, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadia, Kasayasara, Kayabia, Badnakar, Koyashwan. Nashamad, Bayanda, Iowa, Iowa, Daman, Ladama, Shayatama, Nadiyamawa, Kaira, Makazabat, Makazamana, Kaunasaya Kama, Ashar, Amawa, Kairasha, Nawa, Nawath. Alahaya, Shayatama, Kagagala, Kwash, Kapanya Raka, Kaash, Dabariyara, Wakalahaba, Dalahat. Haryam, Khan, Deradava, Basarka, Wabasawa Pasa, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Hanyaham, Koawan, Waya Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya Baawa, Aidi, Waya Kapara, Waya Badwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya, Yada, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al, Yawan, Al, Kal, Rataza, Aman.
In English, keep not thou silence,
keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace,
and be not still, O
Yahweh. For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy enemies. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, the Hagarims, the Baal, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asa also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Salah. Do unto Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites, as to Sisir, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red, and like Zed, yea,
all their
princes,
as Zabah, and as Zamunah, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, and trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, and men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be it.
A prayer to bless the power structure of Israel.
The prayer of the blessings of the power structure.
The prayer of the blessings of the power structure of it. Power structures of Israel.
No, don't say of Israel, just the prayer to bless the power structure. The prayer of the blessings of the power structure. That's
the prayer to bless the power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai.
Why Yahweh Shai.
Why Miyaka'ala.
Why Miyaka'ala.
Why Matazabia. Halawap Yahana. Halawapi. Hasarani. Hakatazayanya. Hakayayali. Wak Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai. The Wada Aman.
In English, bless you Yahweh.
Bless you Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael.
And the angels. The commanding generals. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers.
And the sisters.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
So be it.
Prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
By
Hashem Yahweh Shai. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'ala. Waha. Wayatzapaya. Barak. Magan. Hagan. By Hashem Yahweh Shai. The Wada Aman.
What we just said what we just said was Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us in Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. The prayer for the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Listen to us now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction
to the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure
of
the rich. Salakia. Sin, evils, and curses.
Sin, evils, and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
Speak against
thy
us.
Prophets,
thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite
brothers. And the school.
Sin, evils, and curses.
Sin, evils, and curses.
And punishment and destruction. To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the
and
treasure.
Shake loose the treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. Sin, evils, and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. And the nations. And the drug dealers.
The court system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of
our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies. The Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
Islam. Christianity. Egyptology.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Posse Comitatus.
Gay movement. Lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. Cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way. Or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh, thank you always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. No, go ahead. Alright, sisters, you may be seated. Yeshabia, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Imadim Shabbat, Imadim, Barak, Yahaba Shem Yahushua Barakatham, Yajim Matah, sisters, Imadim, which means stand, Sar, face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imadim Shabbat, Imadim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba Shem Yahushua, Yajim Matah, dismissed.